commentate.
Where?
Yeah, try.
Yeah, try. Okay, I'll take a break for now. I'll let Layla and Golden, you both commentate this round. Is it okay?
I don't know anything about Tetris.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Just try to say something. Yeah.
Yeah, why is Lay even in the call?
Just try to say stuff.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. Just wait one moment. Man, we have so many matches in a row so far.
Yeah, a lot here. This time, Vorko versus jkwon. Battle of the 5-letter names.
Really.
No, it's interesting here. jkwon, I think, of course, is the faster player and probably the better player. But Vorko is definitely in a place where if he puts his mind to it and jkwon makes mistakes, he could pull off an upset.
I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Me either, but anything can happen. There's a couple games in our match where he was getting 11s and down stacking really nicely, and I was surprised. But yeah, we see a first win here from jkwon.
Sorry, Layla, we couldn't hear you just now.
vorko is a good down stacker. And pretty fast, but so is jkwon.
Alright, I'm gonna take a break now. I'll let you both commentate on this match.
Alright, feel free to step in if you have anything to say too. But yeah, it was
I'm gonna mute my mic.
One of the great things. Oh, go ahead. So I think we have a really nice top 16 here with some really great players. And Vorko is a player who's really gotten into his style the last 3 or 4 months here that I've seen, and has become a really great player. And we're seeing that here because this match here is going really nicely so far. Despite, am I in the call still?
Please. Help
What?
Goldie.
That sounded like my phone went dead for a second. But yeah, so we saw jkwon here just take that last set, but it was nice because Vorko had a nice little fight there in the middle. And although Vorko's stack here only has 1 hole in it, that should be very easy for him to get through. And although I haven't seen them playing much, they both seem fairly warmed up. They're both playing 190 to 200 APM bursts, so that could be an indicator of a great match. Layla, who's your favorite here for the set?
I don't know.
Layla, please.
Franco.
Stop.
One cool thing about jkwon is he stacks on the right side, or he is this game. And so it's kind of disorienting for me, but it's cool to watch. And jkwon downstacking nicely through that garbage, and Vorko, although he was at the bottom, wasn't able to maintain his lead there.
That was so good for Vorko.
And both players are playing incredibly fast for this match. But this game, they're both not stacking the best.
Okay. I'm back for now. Oh, jkwon with a nice stand right there, and vorko with a nice block.
Yeah, jkwon with absolutely no garbage at the bottom of his screen, so he's making and sending all his own garbage here.
Yeah, and he made another 9 just right at the end there. I believe jkwon is like the strongest in the mid game. I think he's the strongest center during the mid game, from what I've seen so far.
Oh yeah, of these two, yeah, he's definitely he has when he's focusing, he's very very strong. He can send some great 8 and 9 combos mid game and the occasional 10.
Yeah.
And Vorko's capable of that too, but I think jkwon just with pure consistency does it to a greater amount.
Yeah, I would agree on that. And yeah, the 6 isn't going to help me that much. Oh, JK was really going really fast right now.
Yeah, he has that thing where every now and then he'll have a match that's like 190 or 185.
Yeah.
Which jkwon, of course, is probably one of the best American guideline players for Tetris. So on games like Tetris Friends and Tetris Online Poland, he's quite amazing. And so he's joined cultures here sometime in the last couple of years and has really made headway in improving. Because for a while there, his stacking wasn't all that good, but recently he's really upped his game, and I'd say has become one of the very best cultures players.
Yeah, yeah. Did you see that just now? jkwon actually made a 9. vorko combo with a 9. And then jkwon actually blocked that with an 8. That was awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah, but
vorko is playing so good.
yeah, vorko is playing really well there.
Yeah, he's staying in these games. It's not when
Late up play.
And yeah, vorko is getting faster as well. You can see he's getting more consistent.
Well, that's what happened in our match. My match against Vorko, I think the first game was something like 11-4, 11-3, and then the second game we had a lot of close matches.
Yeah.
So hopefully he finds his win here sooner than later, and so he doesn't have to catch up. But he's been playing very fast and making some nice plays.
I find it interesting that he also only used a single rotation.
Yeah.
Do you think that is detrimental to his playstyle?
Obviously there's going to be some lost speed there if you're single rotating. I mean, Vorko's still able to play very fast, but what I think the biggest aid of being able to double rotate and counter rotate is that you kind of learn new drops. And so there are some drops that you can only do if you know how to double rotate.
Yeah.
And so it kind of affects your whole play style. You'll see me do a lot of J spins and L spins, and that's just from being able to double rotate.
Yeah, vorko isn't sending enough to block the early 10s from jkwon. And 197 from jkwon. That was insane. Yeah, vorko couldn't even have a stack to block the 10 combo. This is a weird stack for vorko. And that's a fast 11 as well. Nothing much vorko could have done there.
Yeah, jkwon playing at the speed of light.
Yeah, this jkwon's specialty basically. He combo down really, really fast.
It seems like vorko is going for a clean field rather than making a big combo, although he has time to do it.
Yeah, but that is not a good thing to do against jkwon though. And it's not working well, as you can see by the scoreline.
Well, it depends in few cases. It can be to your advantage.
Yeah, definitely. If jkwon starts sending 8 and 9 combos and Vorko has that nice field, it's going to be very easy for Vorko just to top him out.
Yeah, which is what Morgan did against jkwon basically. But Morgan is able to take advantage of every single one of jkwon's mistake, which I don't see Vorko doing here. Vorko is one doing all the mistakes right now.
Yeah, this first set looks like it's going to jkwon, but I think it's promising for the next set because Vorko playing well too.
Yeah. But so far we've seen the games end really early though.
And that can happen with these very explosive, fast players. Some great speed, but then the misdrop and leads to these early game endings.
Yeah. So far we see. Sorry, go ahead.
I said we're seeing some big misdrops from jkwon here. And
Yeah.
Vorko's got a nice down stackable stack.
Yeah, I see jkwon has a similar style to Martin, as in he always have a messy stack in the mid game, but yeah, he's always able to make a combo out of it.
Well, it's easier, kind of. When you have a messy stack, you have a lot of holes. It's like you're playing cheese.
Oh yeah.
If you're fast enough, you will get a big combo.
It depends on the player though. I get no combo while with the stack being like that.
Well, I think that depends on how you play, how you handle it,
Ah
like
yeah.
mentally. If you want a clean field or if you can manage the cheese style.
Alright, good games.
Style. Oh, and that wraps it up.
Okay. The second set should be starting soon.
And so we'll see if Vorko did what he.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I didn't.
Meu Deus.
Deja vu.
I know. Damn it.
So noob. La cucaracha.
Yeah, sing more. I want to hear.
Okay.
Okay. Finally.
No.
Man.
Yeah, we'll see if what happens in our match. My match against Vorko, he really stepped it up second set, so we'll see if that happens here. So far, jkwon having a bit of a messy stack, and Vorko is looking really good. Although not comboing as much as he could have there.
He didn't follow up with the 9 at all. And jkwon just block all of his combo right there.
And jkwon's got a nice down-stackable moment here where he can really... You can see he's in the down-stack mode. And, but a couple misdrops.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, vorko did really well there. One is jkwon's mistake. Well, there's quite a huge number of viewers for this match. Apparently, there are many fans of jkwon.
Because we got Layla in the call.
Oh yeah, that might be. Yeah, if Layla started speaking more, we might have even more viewers then.
I'm sorry, I didn't listen.
Yeah.
So we got so many viewers because you're in the call.
Oh.
Some very messy stacking from both players that game.
Yeah. But jkwon did
the
10.
10.
Yeah. How much do luck affect the starting build, the starting stack? In your opinion?
If you're in the zone, there's pretty much no luck because you can kind of play around any type of situation. But I've found that luck does have a small role in these moments where you're kind of maybe a bit nervous, maybe not playing to your fullest potential, not watching the piece previews.
Yeah.
And then the eye at the right time or the right piece at the right time can really help make your stack or break your stack.
Yeah, because Cultures is a really easy game to mess up.
Yeah. I think of all the Tetris games, Cultures is the easiest to mess up if you're not really thinking, just because there's no hold.
Yeah. And the randomizer is really cruel as well. Yeah, Wuku couldn't get a nice combo at all. But so does jkwon. Usually you see jkwon with a messy stack. But sometimes sometimes he's able to make it work.
He's like you can see he has a messy stack, but it is very down-stackable, and he might be able to make a comeback here. Although this is ugly with these holes.
Yeah, what he did there is just keep clearing lines and lines, so he's able to block most of the incoming garbage from vorko.
Oh, that was a really nice spin jkwon just did there, and we'll see if he's able to turn it into the win here, because vorko is not sending any more than it seems like 6 or 7 combos.
Oh, nice.
And then 9, yep.
Yeah, vorko isn't taking advantage of jkwon's mistakes.
Well, that was really impressive from jkwon. He was about 1 space from the top for the last 20 seconds. And was just able to pull it back and top out vorko.
He's fast enough to make all these midi combos to be able to block most of the incoming lines. Yeah, that's why he's able to survive there. Yeah, vorko just messed up big time there.
And when you lose those games that you should have won, like Vorko, that last game before this one, if he had sent an 8 or 9 combo at any time and followed it up nicely, he would have topped out jkwon.
Yeah.
And so not having that and not being able to get it can really just kind of distract you and make you lose your focus because you're just thinking, you're kind of angry at yourself.
Do you feel that way too in your matches?
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Yeah, Vorko couldn't get any combo at all.
Yeah. And jkwon picking up momentum here.
So far, we didn't see much of a good combo from Vorko.
Yeah, neither player is doing, the consistent 10 or 11 every game, but jkwon's definitely been able to pull out the better combos, despite the fact that he's been stacking pretty messily.
Yeah. Yeah, jkwon is not a player known for making good combos in the early game.
Again,
jkwon
jkwon is more of a downstacker, and Vorko, he seems to want a clean field, because he does have time to make bigger combos at the beginning.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I wouldn't say jkwon is a downstacker though. I would call him a line clearer instead. He don't really downstack that much. He just clear lines over and over again. It's quite similar to Martin actually.
Well, I mean, yeah, but at the same time, jkwon, a lot of the time, mid-game, you'll see him doing more downstack focus than stacking up and creating his own garbage unless he's got absolutely none there. And that's something you see from a lot of guideline players like Alexandra or jkwon or even Slickaway sometimes, where they just have a different viewpoint of the game than some players who are much more send lines like some other players.
How are they different though?
Well, I think Lay's probably better at. I've heard her say she's better at that than I am, than being able to tell who's a good downstacker and stuff. But there's a big difference because downstacker players will not stack up as much. They will not create their own stacks above their downstack garbage. And so, if they have 3 or 4 lines of garbage and at the bottom of their screen, they might choose to just downstack through that instead of stack up over that 4 lines and send even more lines. And
yeah.
And they kind of get in this mode of downstack instead of, send as much possible lines, which can be good for consistency because you stay in that mode of downstack. But against, some players who can really stack up the garbage, you'll kind of see them faltering. And there, jkwon had a nice 11, and despite Vorko's speed, he was not able to make anything of it.
Yeah, Vorko, I think I believe he's trying to match jkwon's speed, but that's not the right way to go here, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, I agree with that. Although sometimes it's kind of hard to rationally think that when you're in the middle of a match.
Yeah, I agree. And Vorko started the combo with a single line clear. Never enough to make a good combo, unless you're Martin or something.
And it seems like maybe we're seeing Vorko kind of give up a little bit. You can see it in his stacking here that he just doesn't have that same focus he did at the very start of this match.
It seemed to me that he's trying to go as fast as he can though.
Yeah, and that's something that, I get into too against speed players is you feel like you have to have that speed advantage where really if you, just focus on downstacking, you might have done a lot better.
Yes.
Well, I believe he's focusing on the speed because he has single rotation. It's harder to downstack if you have single rotation.
Yeah, but
it's more easier if he would have had double.
Well, Morgan did really well with single rotation though.
Yeah, Morgan might be the exception to that rule. He's a very good...
Well, Morgan can play very fast too, though.
Yeah.
That's true.
Which what most people don't realize. Oh, that's a nice block from Vorko.
Yeah.
He did attempt basically just based on the garbage holes. Yeah, but jkwon did a nice block there. But it's not enough. Yeah, I don't believe a comeback is possible at this point.
Yeah. That might have been Vorko's. This might be Vorko's last stand here,
Yeah.
but I doubt. Yeah, we'll see a comeback. Sometimes, even when you're down by a ton of points or in a set, you just that last game, you're like, I want to win a couple more just for the moral victory.
Yeah.
So you focus it up.
But we see Vorko messing up quite a bit.
Yeah, and that's
Okay,
gonna be the end of
GG's.
it.
Alright,
Yeah, good games.
so we are looking forward to your match next. Hopefully Morrigan will be here soon. Well, we are looking forward to watch it, I guess.
Alright, well, I have to warm back